Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. By supporting me again in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for that like. Now, Kenyans, there is a fight that has just erupted in between the elected leaders from Nyanza region and Rigathi Gachagua himself in Homa-Bay County. During the rallies in Homa-Bay, when William Ruto, together with all so-called broad-based government leaders in Homa-Bay, I realized a certain speech of GLADYS WANGA trying to hit Rigathi Gachagua hard directly, that now William Ruto has rescued the country from the shareholding company government that Rigathi Gachagua was spreading across the Republic of Kenya. Rather, we are having a government of national unity, so-called broad-based. So the statement of GLADYS WANGA embarrassed Rigathi Gachagua in front of William Samoei Ruto, because it was Rigathi Gachagua that was talking about the shareholding government. And so the leaders from Nyanza, they are praising William Ruto and not Rigathi Gachagua. So Rigathi Gachagua is just part and parcel of that meeting, but he is a common enemy in these meetings. I want you to take a look the speech of GLADYS WANGA. Then we listen to what Rigathi Gachagua was also talking about during the Thanksgiving ceremony of John Mbadi in Homa-Bay. Take a look and listen to GLADYS WANGA.
Tangu uhuru wa nchi hii ya Kenya, hakuna wakati hata mmoja mtu kutoka jamii hii amekaa katika ile kiti ya National Treasury. Kwa hivyo ni historia kwamba Mbadi leo amekuja hapa kama Cabinet Secretary wa National Treasury, na Opiyo Wandayi wa Energy. Ni mzuri ama si mzuri? Jothuru wa ber kosok ber. Mheshimiwa Rais, nikimalizia, wakati uliniona mwisho nilikuwa mtu tuo pasohia, lakini leo mimi nimekuja kama chairman ya chama kubwa zaidi kwa nchi ya Kenya, inaitwa ODM. Hiyo chama kubwa zaidi South of Sahara na North of River Limpopo. Wewe umetufanyia mzuri. Sisi tuko chini ya baba pale Raila Amolo Odinga. Umetufanyia vizuri kwa sababu umetutolea ile siasa tulikuwa tumeambiwa wa shareholders. Tulikuwa tumeshtuka sana tukajificha, lakini umetutoa ukasema uunganishe nchi nzima. Asante sana, Mungu akubariki na akae na wewe. Wafua huru nejatelo kuamriwa waero kamani.
On the same note, I want you to understand something here, that ule mwenye ataimba wimbo mzuri ndio William Ruto atasikiza. Ule mtu mwenye atadansi mzuri ndio William Ruto atasikiza. So this is in terms of regions. So Rigathi Gachagua is in these meetings to try and defend their contribution and support to William Ruto during the electioneering period 2022. You heard even Rigathi Gachagua saying that they contributed 47% of votes that William Ruto got in the last general election. And so they are the one to benefit a lot. But on the other side, GLADYS WANGA is telling Rigathi Gachagua. He never mentioned the name of Rigathi Gachagua. But even when he said, of course, GLADYS WANGA said that William Ruto has redeemed us from the shareholding government to a government of national unity. She was hitting Rigathi Gachagua. But as if that is not enough, ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua naye ni nani? During the Thanksgiving ceremony in Homabay of John Mbadi as the CS of Treasury, Rigathi Gachagua naye alisimama akaanza. Now Rigathi Gachagua confronted Hassan Joho, because when Hassan Joho came to speak on podium, Joho was speaking while wearing a cape. Alikuwa anavaa kofia. But now Rigathi Gachagua is telling Joho that going forward, you are a CS, you should not speak wearing a cape or kofia mbele ya William Ruto. So next time tutakutana pale kando ya tent na tukuambia vile hii maneno inakuwa. So Rigathi Gachagua is showing himself as someone who is keenly watching how these new cabinet secretaries are behaving before William Ruto. And even an extent of telling Joe that ile maneno ya kusema sijui deputy party leader wa ODM, sijui huko ODM, hiyo ilisha. Sasa hii wewe ni CS wa Kenya Kwanza government. Take a look and listen to Rigathi Gachagua.
Unaona Joe amekuja hapa anasema yeye ni deputy party leader ya ODM. Amesema yeye nini anashindwa kuwa waziri. Wewe Joe utabadilisha haraka haraka ukatch up kuwa waziri sasa. Next time utakuja mkutano nitakuita baadaye hapo nyuma ya hema, usifae kofia mbele ya rais. Wewe sasa ni waziri, hapana deputy party leader.
So the type of the so-called Kenya Kwanza government, it is just they are in a campaign mode. These people are just lobbying their people behind them for the next politics, 2027. And that is why I told you, ile region yenye itaimba wimbo mzuri, William Ruto ata dance. Ile region yenye ita dance vizuri, William Ruto atapenda. So Rigathi Gachagua is struggling so that they cannot be wished out of William Ruto's government. Because if he will not be part and parcel of that rallies or meetings of William Ruto, then it means he is against the broad-based government. And it will be easier for him to be kicked out, because the narratives will come out saying Rigathi Gachagua has not endorsed William Ruto's broad-based government and is like he's rejecting the Luo nation being part and parcel of the government of the day. So Rigathi Gachagua has no otherwise. But what he's having is just to embrace what William Ruto is trying to portray as new working formula for their politics. But on the side of Nyanza, you can clearly understand how these elected leaders are currently endorsing William Samoei Ruto. Now, William Ruto is the new song to Luo leaders, is a new song. And you can even say they are burying. Wanazika zile vitu ilifanyika kitambo. Hata wakati walikuwa wanasema they cannot recognize William Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya, things has changed totally. And you can clearly understand the trajectory that William Ruto had to ensure that part of Nyanza leadership was going to appear in his cabinet. And that is why what he's doing is that if Mlima, wanasema Murima, ikimponyoka, hako na support ya Western, hako na Nyanza, hako na Coast, hako na Rift Valley, hako na Nairobi. Mount Kenya wakileta problem, yako safe. That is what William Ruto is doing. William Ruto is not doing is not going village to village for development. William Ruto is busy campaigning, busy lobbying people behind him for the next politics of 2027. And sometimes I usually sympathize with let me say, Kenyans who are coming out to embrace these leaders, how they are portraying themselves, forgetting the development, and now what they are doing is purely politics. So the fight in between the Luo Nyanza region leaders and Rigathi Gachagua is still there, because they believe the common enemy here, who is failing William Samoei Ruto, is Rigathi Gachagua. Remember, earlier on, when Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta had handshake, remember we were told that the thorn on the flesh was William Samoei Ruto in the Jubilee government. And so they were to assist Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to finish his term. And so they have been told, wameshaambiwa kwamba the thorn here ni Rigathi Gachagua, and is likely to destroy the government of William Samoei Ruto. So what William Ruto is currently doing is currently legitimizing himself from the wrath of the people. You saw what happened during the demonstration of the Gen Zs. William Ruto was being kicked out because even you could see the accusation that was coming from the so-called the government of the day, that Rigathi Gachagua was part and parcel of those individuals from the mountain who are, of course, planning and crafting a plan to kick out William Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya, so that Rigathi Gachagua was to take over as the president. Because if William Ruto is going to resign, it is Rigathi Gachagua who is taking over officially. So that is how things went to Homa Bay, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the update that I have for this video. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.